Hey guys, it's Finn and we're slowly but surely closing into the release date of Black Ops 3 with only 1 week to go, and I made plenty of strategy videos about the game already based on the beta, but I figured it's a good time for me to make a video about whether you should buy or perhaps even pre-order Black Ops 3 to begin with or not. Now I know that this is coming from a guy who is a total Call of Duty fanboy, but I'll try to keep this as objective and neutral as I can, and I try to bring out all the good and bad and what I've heard other people praise or complain about this game as well. So basically, I'm trying to give you guys an honest estimation of whether this game is worth buying for a guy who's never touched a Call of Duty. This is not a review though, just my estimation. So I'm gonna start this by saying that I think we're looking at one of the best Call of Duties of all time, maybe even the best. That's a bold statement, I know, but I still think that it's safe to say so. Black Ops 3 really has that classic Call of Duty feel to it, even though the futuristic theme seems to be here to stay. This game is simple, fun, and easy for new players to access. As exominer.com stated, Black Ops 3 is quote-unquote best feeling first-person shooter in current generation consoles, and I agree. When I first launched Black Ops 3 beta on PS4, I was genuinely impressed how smooth and fluid the game was. The graphics were gorgeous, more so than I expected from a next-gen Call of Duty, and the maps were a lot of fun and well detailed as well. None of the maps that were available in the beta struck to me as bad or boring. I loved the map designs. And the spawn system was really good as well. I don't remember getting spawn killed at all during the beta, and this is only the beta, mind you. The beta was also very addictive as I played it daily for hours. I should also add that Black Ops 3 beta was the largest beta ever held on PS4, so that might also tell something about the game's enjoyability. Basically, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 has the words "Call of Duty is back" written all over it. This thing is Game of the Year material. And this is coming from a guy who liked the first Black Ops, loved Modern Warfare 3, liked Black Ops 2, but didn't like Advanced Warfare at all. The thing that pushed me away from Advanced Warfare was the fact that the game was built entirely and solely for the exosuits. Jumping and dashing in the air was the way the developers meant that game to be played, and it left little room for those who wished to play the game the old school way. And that's why I wasn't thrilled to hear about Black Ops 3 having jetpacks and wall running in the multiplayer either. But to my pleasant surprise, the new movement system in Black Ops 3 fits well in the game and is easy to adjust to. It's nearly automatic and a lot smoother and more comfortable than it was in Advanced Warfare. You'll find yourself taking full advantage of your jetpack system and wall running ability, with the game still feeling like a Call of Duty. Besides, if you do not wish to use the new futuristic movement mechanics in Black Ops 3, that's fine. The maps are designed so that there are a couple of spots here and there where you can clearly see that you're invited and encouraged to use the new movement mechanism, but you don't have to if you don't want. To me, it seemed like the maps are designed so that if you wish to keep your feet on the ground and play Call of Duty in an old school way, it will work as well. But like I said, you'll most likely find yourself liking the new movement system even if you hated the exosuits in Advanced Warfare. Overall, Black Ops 3 seems to be the kind of Call of Duty which has handpicked all the good parts from previous Call of Duties while still bringing something new to the table. Like having the 10-point create a class system, a score streak system instead of a kill streak system, no death streaks obviously, new melee system, and so on. This is why I feel that Black Ops 3 might also be the most balanced Call of Duty ever. Not a single weapon, perk or score streak seem to be overly powerful compared to others. The new specialist system works like a charm and is balanced as well. I mean, I tried out all the specialist classes available, which all have different abilities, and once again none of them seemed overpowered compared to others, and none of the abilities seemed useless either. I saw people taking advantage of all the specialist classes available without seeing any particular class used clearly more than others. Sure, people favored certain abilities, but that's a matter of personal opinion. The abilities are effective and fun to use, but none of them are problematic. I could go on for the entire day about how great Black Ops 3 multiplayer was, but I really don't have time for that, so I'll just sum it up by saying that it's one of the best Call of Duties and first-person shooter experiences we have today. So if even a tiny bit of you is itching to buy this game and you don't know if you should, I can honestly recommend it, and I seriously doubt that you'll be disappointed. Now, I'll go briefly through some of the other features in Black Ops 3 that the game will have, but we didn't get to experience in the beta. Actually, first I'll say a few words about the paint job tool that we did actually have in the beta. The paint job tool allows you to add all kinds of unique paint work on your weapon, and it seems like a really cool tool. I made a video about this tool, so click the image on the screen to see it and I'll tell you more about it. What we didn't get to try in the beta was, among other things, the gunsmith tool. It's basically the kind of tool that allows you to customize your weapon with attachments, optics, camouflage and emblems, but apparently more freely than before. I don't know exactly what the gunsmith tool is about, but it must be something really cool since they wanted to keep it a secret until the full game comes out. So it seems like they're really putting a lot of work into weapon customization in Black Ops 3, so if you're into that, then lucky you. What we also didn't get to try in the beta were the campaign and zombies modes, obviously, but you should know that they are attempting to revamp those modes as well. For example, the campaign is promised to have a lot of new features. It's designed for 4-player co-op and replayability. It will be interesting to see how they're going to pull those off. And it will also include quote-unquote new open area arena style gameplay elements. Damn, that was difficult to say. So basically, the campaign should be less linear this year, with still having all the cool cinematic cutscenes and quick time events that Call of Duty is known for. Also, every player in campaign is completely customizable, from weapons, loadouts, abilities, outfits, and it will also have a full progression system and a personalized armory to quote-unquote show off accomplishments. I gotta say, with all this new stuff that they're planning, for the first time in my life, I'm actually a little bit excited to try out the campaign mode. The Call of Duty campaigns had never really been bad. They've actually been rather enjoyable now that I think of it, but they have never been able to stand out as a legitimate third game mode that you would actually occasionally want to play in comparison to multiplayer and zombies. At least not after you've gone through it once already. I mean, just think about it. Your friend comes over and asks, "Hey, you wanna play some Black Ops?" You respond, "Okay, multiplayer or zombies?" Because you sure as hell are not going to play campaign. But I'm interested to see how the campaign will turn out this year. Then of course we have the zombies, the zombie mode. The mode that everyone loves. It's back and you can be damn sure that it will have a load of new features as well. I just recently saw the trailer for it and I recommend you check it out as well. Black Ops 3 Zombies will apparently feature its own distinct storyline. I don't think it's a campaign-like storyline. I think it's again something that you may or may not do while slaughtering zombies. I'm not sure, but we'll just have to see. And just like campaign and multiplayer, Zombies will also feature its own XP progression system, which is awesome, adds more replayability aside from being one of the most addicting game modes ever. I just hope that the XP progression system will be more plain and easy to understand than it was in Black Ops 2, since I actually made a little rant video about it back in the day. Yeah, go see for yourself, it's actually pretty funny. But I'm sure it will be more polished than it was the last time. Now that I've praised this game to heavens and back, I think it's time to lay some of the complaints I've heard about this game on the table as well. Now, I myself can't think of anything specific to complain about it, since I think Black Ops 3 might just be the best Call of Duty of all time. I mean, there were some problems with the matchmaking every now and then when I played the beta, and occasionally my party got separated for no reason, and the paint job tool was a little broken as it wouldn't always work. And the game did crash on me a few times during the beta, but I understand this. The game wasn't finished yet. It was in the beta state, so I was expecting some minor problems. But the point is, I can't really think of any specific feature in the game that I didn't like or that irritated me. However, other people have found something negative to say about Black Ops 3. First of all, the lack of character customization. Some people were disappointed that you weren't able to customize the look of your character in the beta. Now, I can understand why people are disappointed about this, especially after Advanced Warfare's character customization system. But wait, fear not, my friend. You see, David Vanderhaar has confirmed that there will be a character customization system in the multiplayer as well in the full game. Now, we didn't get to experience that in the beta, but there will be a character customization of some sort in the multiplayer as well as campaign. Now, I don't know if it will be as good as it was in Advanced Warfare, probably not, but at least there's something. And hey, at least you can customize your weapon like never before. Then of course there are lots of people who aren't really fans of the new movement system, and I don't know if I would call myself a fan of it either. I mean, I might still prefer the old school two-dimensional movement system over the futuristic jetpacks and exosuits. So I get this complaint, but I want to remind you that Black Ops 3, in my opinion, executes the new movement system a lot better than Advanced Warfare did. It's much smoother and less chaotic, so I can live with it since the three-dimensional movement system seems to be here to stay. Now, people have also complained about certain weapons, score streaks, specialists and equipment being overpowered. They say that the Razorback SMG is overpowered, grenades and concussion grenades are too powerful, Black Hat is too powerful, the specialist abilities Glitch and Rejag are problematic and they break the game, and so on. Now, I don't agree with any of the previous statements, honestly. I mean, first of all, I tried the Razorback SMG for several matches. It's probably not even on my top 5 of all the weapons I tried in the beta. I mean, Razorback was okay, but that's it. It was okay. Now, grenades and concussions, well, I admit that their range was kinda lame, but I don't think they were too powerful. If they gave them a little bit more range, then that'd be nice and I would be happy. Black Hat was okay. Glitch, the glitch ability, it was pretty effective in the right hands, but it wasn't problematic. I mean, I sure as hell didn't know how to use Glitch, but some people used it well, and I think they should be allowed to take advantage of it because it's not the easiest ability to use. And about Rejag, all Rejag was ever able to do against me is offer me another free kill. I mean, you may have seen it in my previous videos, some Rejag guy rises from the dead after I kill him, and I immediately kill him again. I mean, I don't think I was ever killed by any Rejag guy after he used his ability, so I definitely don't think Rejag is problematic. So I don't really agree with these statements. I think the game is well balanced, but perhaps there is some truth behind them since I hear about these same things over and over again. But hey, they've already patched some of these, so there's that. But I think we've gone through enough stuff for now, and it's time to get back to the original question. Should you buy / pre-order Black Ops 3? Now, I'm sure you've already weighed all the information I've given in this video in your head, and perhaps you've already made up your mind based on all this, but my final short answer is: if you're looking for a simple, smooth and super fun first-person shooter for your next-gen console or PC, Black Ops 3 is for you. This game's got graphics, smooth game mechanics, balanced multiplayer, and it's addictive as hell. Not to mention the new and revamped campaign and zombie modes as well. Now, should you pre-order Black Ops 3? Well, I don't know. Do you like Nuketown from previous Black Ops games? That's mainly what you get for pre-ordering, and Nuketown is apparently going to get a new makeover once again for Black Ops 3. So yeah, if you pre-order Black Ops 3, you get to play in Nuketown map in the multiplayer. So if Nuketown isn't that important to you and you're not so sure about some of the features in the game or whether you would like the game at all, then I guess you could wait for a price drop or something. Besides, Treyarch gave us Nuketown as a pre-order bonus with Black Ops 2 as well, but they eventually just gave it for free for everyone to download, so that was kind of weird, and they'll probably do that with Black Ops 3 as well, although I don't know if I necessarily agree with it. But that's it, I'm done talking. I hope you liked it, and I hope you liked this. Yeah, I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.